2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Take the first 4. So what happens that these 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, are the 4 queens. We also have 4 other cards. These are the 4 black spot cards. Random spot cards. We take the first queen, we place it in amongst the spot cards. We simply tap the top card, little snap. Once again, all we have are the 4 spot cards. Place one of the cards down there. We'll take the second queen, place it into the center of the spot cards. Tap the top card, little snap, once again, spot cards. We take the next queen, place it into the spot cards, tap the top card, once again, 4 spot cards. We take the last and final queen, place it in amongst the spot cards, tap the top card, once again, 4 spot cards. This leaves, of course, 4 cards here, which I snap my fingers and they all of a sudden can magically transpose into the 4 queens, leaving, of course, the spot cards here. The only problem is they're single spots, the 4 aces. Speaking of aces, another most interesting ace effect. We have 3 cards, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we have the aces. Very important to notice that they are in a red-black order. Black-red order. We take the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the ace of spades. The ace of spades, the head ace, the master ace. The other 3 aces spread apart just like this. 3 cards on top of the first ace. Of course, these cards are the odd cards, the non-aces. 3 cards, second ace, 3 cards on the first ace, and 3 cards on the center ace. All we do now is pick up the first pile, just touch the second one, give it a little snap and a little rub just like this, and we find 1, 2, 3, no ace. We find the second ace has traveled over to the ace packet right here. That leaves the second pile. We just a little rub like this. The third ace has traveled, leaving 1 more ace. I won't even touch this packet. I'll just cast a shadow over the packet. We cast a shadow just like that, and miraculously, 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. The funniest part of this whole effect is where I'm actually going to repeat the effect with the ace of spades. I'll take the ace of spades and throw it underneath this packet. I'll just package a little rub like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3. And the ace, that's nice. It's so nice it traveled twice. The ace of spades. Marlowe's ace, bluff ace routine. If we were to take the pack and shuffle it up a little bit here. A couple of shuffles there like this. A little shuffle here, a little shuffle there, a little shuffle everywhere. And, well, to give an example, what I'd like here a spectator to do, if I had spectators here, is to just randomly cut off a small portion of cards. For instance, he would cut off say that many cards. He cuts off a group. I would then have a second spectator cut off another small group, all the while stressing that, for instance, he could have cut to this card, that card, any card at all. A third spectator cuts off a block of cards. This, of course, leaves one block. If I were to have one more spectator cut to one more packet, anywhere he wishes. Say he cuts right there. He could have cut, if he had cut a few cards deeper, this card, all the way down to the last card, or any card in that packet. He could have cut to any card, but rather he cut to an ace of diamonds. As a matter of fact, the third person cut to an ace, the second person cut to a 5, and the third person cut to an ace. Not bad. I have no idea why he missed that ace. I only missed it by 1. Proving that this is no trick, but rather a legitimate, total dependence on absolute luck. If I were to shuffle those aces into the pack, of course there are any number of ways to shuffle. Shuffle into the pack, and I have a spectator cut the pack in half, that half in half, this half in half, anywhere he wishes. We once again can show that the cards he cut to were here, 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 and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first ace he cut to, right over here, happened to have been the ace of diamonds. The second ace he cut to was the ace of clubs, here. The third ace, spades, here. And the last ace, hearts. Once again, the 4 aces, cut to by a spectator. Another most interesting phenomena, if you were to take the aces, right here, on top of the deck, prove that they are fairly and evenly distributed throughout the pack. You take the first ace, insert it way down here, toward the bottom. The second ace, a little higher up. The third ace, a little higher yet, and insert that fourth ace somewhere in the pack. 4 aces distributed throughout the pack are slowly pushed in and flush. That, of course, leaves no ace on the bottom, nothing on the top. Give the pack a little riffle. As a matter of fact, what we'll do is we'll mix the cards up. We'll have 4 random cards touched and pushed forward. Just like this. 4 cards, only 4 cards. These 4 cards are then taken out, and it so happens that they are the 4 aces. Last but certainly, definitely not least, a card is selected. I turn my back while the card is instantly looked at, shown around. And then take the card into the pack. And with just a quick upward and downward motion, the card turns face up. The effect is immediately repeated. The card placed into the pack. The hands move down. The card turns face up. Even one more time, the effect is repeated. This time with one hand, in one hand only, the card. Whoa, little mistake there. The deck seems to have turned face up, leaving the card face down. Triversion, that's called. One more effect. You take a card, for instance, the Queen of Diamonds. Cut it into the center of the pack, right here. Push it in. Snap the fingers. It comes up. Once again, you take that queen, you put it into the deck just like this. You push it flush. You turn over the top card. It is the Queen of Diamonds. You take that top card, you push it into the deck. It is the Queen of Diamonds. The Queen of Diamonds is placed into the pack just like this. You can actually see it right in the center of the pack, yet the top card looks to me to be the Queen of Diamonds. As a matter of fact, we'll do this one more time. Place it into the pack just like this. It is the Queen of Diamonds. Yes, if we take the Queen like this and we cut it into the pack, it once again comes up on top. We take the Queen, we put it into the deck. We show it way down there in the bottom of the pack. We push it flush, and this time, no, it's gone to the bottom. If I were to take that Queen just like this, place it up on top of the deck, little tap like this, it jumps right back to the bottom of the pack. Very similar to the fact if we were to stop and peek at a card just like this, that card can become, so if we turn the deck over, the card reverses itself in the pack.